All right, guys. Here we go with round 2 of the Beating Bam Playoffs Prelims. I'm excited to bring you the rounds of Zach, Via, and Scare Little Puss Puss. Definitely all three of them still in the hunt. Again, this is round 2. The layout is called tubular, and you can pretty much guarantee there's going to be lots of separation holes just like the first round. But first, we're going to get to know each of these players. A few little questions. So starting out with Zach. Zach is 30 years old from Colorado. When you ask him how easy it is to beat Bam, he says it's tough. His strength in the game is his good instincts. His weakness in the game is Frozen Valley 2, so he is praying that he doesn't see that in the layout today. And then he had an awesome round of minus 13 for round 1. Via is 27 years old from Finland. How easy is it to beat Bam? It is not easy. His strength is his hot streaks. He likes to ride those streaks. And then his weakness in the game is his mental game, just like many of us. He had a nice 12 under in round 1. Then here we go again with Puss Puss, 33 years old, from Finland's mom's house. Beating Bam, yes. And then his strength and weaknesses are the exact same, his balls. So again, excited to bring you these 3 rounds. Here we go. Let's start out with round number 1 with who are we starting with? We're starting with Zach. Here we go. First hole, tough wind on a lot of these holes. So let's see what he decides to throw. He's going with the forehand glide roll ride. Looks like he powers it down just a touch and hopefully gets by this tree here. Should have a shot there. We'll have to see. Next up, Via. He goes with the windbreak water skip Enigma. I feel like a lot of players are starting to bag that water skip. Oh, he switches it to the light glide destroyer, I believe this is. Forehand, that's nicely done right down the center of the fairway, not too long. Puss Puss, let's see what he decides to throw in this tough 4 crosswind. He goes with the glide water skip rive on a forehand. Obviously, they're all throwing forehand against this big crosswind. He just sneaks by that tree. Nicely done. All right, back to Zach. His approach shot's a little longer than the other 2. He goes ahead and pulls out his glide sapphire. Going to stick with the backhand even with this right to left wind. Puts it out there to the right, and it is fading back nicely. That's going to stay safe for an easy birdie. So he's going to get a birdie on the first hole. Puts him down to 14 under for the tournament. Puss Puss up next. Also goes backhand. He pulls out his roll sapphire. Is it going to stay safe? Oh, he gets a good break there. That was close. Almost some Pasca Perse right there. Goes with his trusty pure for the birdie. Drops him to 14 under as well. Via going backhand as well with a sticky stag. Trying to keep pace with these guys. Started out a stroke down, and he as well gets the birdie now at 13 under. All right, next up, we got Zach, hole number 2, the valley below. This can be a challenging par 3. It should be pretty easy, straightforward, but sometimes you get some unfortunate ground play. If you watch my round, you'll find out. Oh, he catches the chair and stays safe. 20-meter throw. And saves his birdie. Nicely done for Zach Via. Let's see what he's going to go with. Going with the glide core. A little bit Anheuser. Gets just around it. Hopefully it stays up. It does. Easy birdie for Via, putting him at 14 under. And Puss Puss will finish us off. Don't think he's played this course a whole lot. Probably deciding what he should throw. And see what he decides on. Goes with the roll sapphire. Probably a bit much, but gets it through on a nice line. And the roll attribute keeps him safe. So all these guys got much luckier than I did on this hole. I sucked on that hole. All right, Puss Puss at minus 15. Here we go, Zach off the tee on Enzo 9. Big right to left wind. No. Oh, right into the mando tree. That is not what he wanted. Tough break for Zach there. Puss puss. Let's see if he can do a little better. He remembers to switch to forehand, something I didn't do. Big hyzer into this crosswind. See if he gets the skip. He does. Gonna be a tough one, but he should have a look there. We'll see if he can throw it in. Here goes Villa. Sliding left. Aiming nice and high. Gonna be putting quite a bit of hyzer on this. See if he stays in bounce. He gets the skip. He he catches the rock just barely. All right, here goes Zach from the drop zone to save his birdie. See if he can get it. Oh, yeah, just too low. Just a couple feet short on the distance there. Puss puss. Oh no, this is Villa. Looks like he's got a look. Big 3 headwind. Gotta avoid the collision. Oh, he changes his mind. Just tosses the hope down. Probably a wise decision. Make sure worst case scenario he gets the birdie, so finishes it off, gets the birdie, puts him at 15 down, tied with the others. Puss puss to get the eagle. He likes that default pure. Oh, that just takes off to the no OB. So puss puss goes from an eagle look to a par. So just like that, we're all tied up at minus 15. Villa with the tee box now. Pulling out the big skip Voss. Is it going to fade back? Come on. Oh, it does not. Catches the right side there. Pops back into the center, but that's going to be a really difficult eagle from back there. Here goes Zach. Opting for the paradigm. Probably a great disc in this right to left crosswind. And just, no, doesn't quite stay straight long enough and fades into that left side. So he as well is going to have a tough look for eagle. Puss puss, see if he can be the only one to make it through this drawbridge tunnel. He goes with his dead skip cloudbreaker. Puts plenty of anhyzer on it. Is it too much? Is it enough? It is way too much. Overturns that one, and all 3 of these guys out in the middle of the fairway, but long look at eagle. Puss puss putting his trust in the trust right now. Big 3 wind right to left and doesn't quite get it out to the right enough. Hopefully it stays in bounce. It does. So see if he can finish off his birdie. 26 meters. The pure. And it stays in. Minus 16 for puss puss. Here we go, Zach. Opting for the warship. Backhand as well. And just doesn't quite hang on in that big crosswind. I like to go forehands in those types of winds, but everyone's a little more comfortable with the backhand as far as the distances for throw-ins. He as well is able to save his birdie. See if Villa is able to come up with some magic, and so he goes forehand, just doesn't get it. Oh, he's just laying it up short. He didn't want to risk going long. There is OB long, so he's just playing it safe to get that birdie. So all 3 of the players, minus 16. Oh, look at that. We got Pioneer Bay 3 up next. Not the easiest win, but it is possible to get across here. Villa on a really good line. I believe this is the water skip strive, and it's hard to do much better than that. That starfish kind of got in the way, but he's still positioned well. Zach pulling out that water skip paradigm with the BAM stamp on there. Good timing to be using that disc. And he as well has a great shot. It's going to get up there quite a ways. So they're set up nicely to hopefully get in position for an eagle. Puss puss is going with, I'd imagine, a water skip rive. It's going to flex a little more. Looks like it. Maybe he's deciding whether or not to go for it. Alright, so similar aim point. Puts a little more anhyzer with the stability of the rive, but this looks great as well. And skips up there, so it's just going to depend on who gets the best second shot. See if anyone can pull off the eagle here. Villa. Oh no, that caught some. He just aimed a little too low and it caught the hill and knocked him into the water. That's rough. Zach here with the big skip rive. off to the right a little bit. Get away from that rock. Oh man, just a few feet to the left, that would have been perfect. He still might be able to make it from there. If you've played this hole, you've been in that spot lots of times, so I'm sure he has some practice from that location. Puss going with the cloud breaker. Hopefully doesn't overturn it in this left to right wind. Pretty similar line as Zach. Probably going to end up in the same spot almost. But both those guys should have a chance to make it. Here's Villa for his birdie save. See if he can skip it off the side. Ooh, nice little attempt there. Glad it didn't slide over the hill. So he has a tap in par. So he stays 16 under. Now for Zach to try to save this. Going with the forehand harp. So he can aim out a little wider to the left. Oh, good line, good effort. Just a little too much on it. So no eagle there. Gets the birdie. So Zach's 17 down. Here's Puss. See if he can get this eagle with the pure and a forehand. Don't need much on it when you aim that high. Oh man, so one of them too high, the other one too low. So missed opportunity there. Both those guys are 17 under. Zach off the tee. Going backhand with a light glide ride. Little flex around these tall trees. Looks to be on a pretty good line here. Depends on how he... Alright, sometimes you don't get the best ground play around there, but it looks like he might have a little bit of an opening. Puss going forehand as well. You throw... Was that his light glide or glide skip? No, that's got to be light glide because he has a pink glide skip drive. He's stuck in the trees a little bit there. Moving on to Mr. Villa. After taking the par on the last hole. I'm going to go backhand aggressive line as well with the glide skip drive. Oh, this actually looks really good. Get up. No. Oh, that was... Don't go in the water. That's probably the toughest break of the round so far. That was brutal. That was on such a good line. Gonna pop up there, give him a look at eagle, and instead he's in the water. Those are the types of breaks that just get your blood boiling. Puss tosses it up there for an easy birdie. 18 under for him. Zach pulls out his harp again. He's wanting to make sure this is nice and safe. Just playing a big hyzer forehand shot. Ooh, great line on it. Just didn't quite have enough. He's going to get the birdie. Villa's going to be throwing from the drop zone. That's not the easiest drop zone. He's pulling out the hope. Let's see. Oh, stay. Oh, he got it to go. What a save from Villa there. Minus 17. So starting kind of how we started with Zach and Puss with a one-shot lead over Villa. Here we go with Zach off the tee on Crow's Nest 4. Going with his windbreak sapphire over the top. Looks to be on a great go in. Ooh, he almost got the ace. Don't. Okay, so great shot from Zach. He's going to get the eagle, which is going to put him at 20 under par for the tournament. Up next, we'll have Puss. Better not be throwing a pizza box. So I was like, what is he doing? No, don't do it. Oh, he almost did it. Okay. He goes, changes it up, roll sapphire. Oh, that's another horrible break. 9 out of 10, that bounces off the rock and drops down. Man, that's a really tough birdie save from up here. Yeah, too far. So Puss is going to take a par, stay at minus 18. Oh, that was brutal. All right, Villa. Puss open the door for him to get tied. If not, pass him up with an eagle. Glide sapphire. And, oh, what a line. Go in. Oh, he got the ace. What an ace from Villa. Gets him right back in it. He's minus 20 now. Nicely done. He's got the tee box. He's probably going for birdie here. What a shot. Finishes off the birdie. And that puts him at 21 down. Zach, he is going to go with Windbreak Sapphire again. Pretty straight pull. Pretty routine hole, this one. I don't think many players are going to be running this. It's a tough one to get. You do have quite a bit of room behind the basket, but most players are just tossing it up there, getting the birdie. So Zach also minus 21. Let's see if Puss Puss can finish off strong on these last two holes. He goes with his trusty roll sapphire. And going to put him at 19 down. So we're moving on to the last hole. Looks like it is Lost Island, hole number 8. Tough par 5. See if he can get across here via going with that glide skip Voss Bergie design stamp. Is it going to carry? Oh man. And he hits a tree and stays safe. What a finish from Via. Zach going with Water Skip Rive. I don't know why I thought that was a Paradigm earlier. Probably because it had a Banana stamp on it, but it's a Rive, not a Paradigm. And he puts a big anhyzer on it. See if it's going to catch the water. Oh no. Okay, he stays safe, so at least he stays dry. Puss Puss really needs this one. Big flex with his Rive. Also going with the water skip. See if it bounces off the side. It does. Okay, don't go in the cave. Oh man, Puss Puss. That's not where you want to go. Rough break there for him. Zach going with his water skip Rive again. Not the Paradigm, it's a Rive. Is it going to need the skip? It is. And it does. And it gets over the track. So he's going to have a look at Eagle there. Puss Puss from outside of the cave. He's got to get up and down to save birdie. Puts it out wide on the aggressive line, but he's going to need that type of a line to get up there for his birdie. And it's always nice to get a birdie on this hole after going OB. So Puss Puss is going to finish off at 20 down. Moving on over to Via with a great drive. Throws that big skip Voss again. And he's going to be in great position for an easy eagle. So Via with a strong finish. Another eagle to finish, and that's going to put him at minus 23. Let's see if Zach can tie him up with a nice throw in here from 54 meters. Going with his trusty sticky sinus. And, oh, great line, just left it short, so he's going to take a birdie. So Zach minus 22, Via minus 23, and Puss Puss minus 20. There's their scorecards for this round. Lots of separators as we expected. Great round. Thanks to you guys for sending me your videos. Hope you all enjoyed this, and good luck in the final round. But there you go, Beating Bam playoff prelims. That's round number 2. These guys are still in the hunt to make the top 20. There's one more round to go. Top 20 move on. Should be an exciting finish, so stay tuned. Don't forget to watch Daniel's coverage as well of the main card. And then Master Darkpoi is posting a card as well. So check out all the round 2 coverage, and then stay tuned for round 3. I think it goes live Sunday morning. Good luck, everybody, and thanks for watching these guys play some DGV.